Disney World's fast food may be the cheapest and most convenient, but it's not always the best. Don't get stuck with a bad meal just because it's a quick meal. Follow this list instead. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Now, our DFB team got together and voted on their top choices for the best dishes you can get in a hurry in Disney World. These are the things we'll get again and again because they're consistently delicious and you don't need to make a full table service reservation to get them. Want the full list of our favorite fast food in Disney World? Go to disneyfoodblog.com/fastfood. We got the whole thing ready to go. Just drop us your email and we'll send a copy of this list straight to your inbox and sign you up for our newsletter so you don't miss any of our new favorite eats. Don't worry about taking notes or forgetting any food. Just head to disneyfoodblog.com/fastfood. All right, let's dive in. Number one, of course, I bet you can guess what we're going to say. Cheeseburger Pods. Yep, these little bao buns are stuffed with what's basically a McDonald's cheeseburger, and they're a big hit among the DFB team. You'll find them on the menu at Thule Canteen in Animal Kingdom's Pandora, so they're perfect for a quick lunch before you hop in line for Flight of Passage. The adult portion is $12.29 and comes with 2 cheeseburger pods, vegetable chips, and slaw. The kids version is just 1 pod along with vegetable chips, a mandarin orange, and a mini water bottle or milk for $7.99. Now remember, adults can order something off the kids menu at counter service locations no problem, so this is great if you just need a snack or a light meal. All right, staying in the same location, Thule Bowls is number 2. Cheeseburger pods aren't the only reason to head to Thule Canteen. If you're looking for something a little more filling, grab one of the bowls here. They're customizable, so you can get exactly what you want. Pick from shrimp, chicken, beef, or crispy tofu on top of your choice of rice and black beans, noodles, red and sweet potato hash or salad, and top it with black bean vinaigrette, charred green onion vinaigrette, or creamy herb dressing. Those are all your options. These bowls are healthy and big portion sizes, and they're not exorbitantly priced for what you get, $12.49 and $16.99, depending on your protein. Now, if you're starting your day in Hollywood Studios, you might be looking for a quick breakfast to fit in all those rides and make it to your Rise of the Resistance boarding group time. Well, Bronto Roasters has you covered. We've talked on the channel about the regular Bronto wrap that is an absolute must for us here at DFB, but we gotta highlight that breakfast wrap too. For $12.49, you'll get a pita wrap filled with eggs, cheddar, grilled pork sausage, and peppercorn sauce. It is filling and tasty, and I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of like the breakfast wrap better than the regular Bronto wrap. If you're a plant-based eater, no worries. They got a relatively new vegan breakfast wrap with plant-based eggs, chickpea onion slaw, and roasted tomato sauce. Number 4 on the list is fish and chips. It's a classic Epcot snack and one of the best things you can get in World Showcase. The Yorkshire County Fish Shop and the UK Pavilion may not have a huge menu, but what they do have is some of the tastiest fish and chips you're going to try in that area. For $11.49, you get a very solid meal portion or shareable snack if you're planning to dine around the countries of Epcot. Now, the fish and chips inside at Rose and Crown Pub and Restaurant are always going to be better than what you can get outside. It's not exactly the same thing, heads up, but the stuff you can get outside is still pretty good. Number 5 is a brisket sandwich. Looking for something a little heartier or trying to please some solidly American palates? Well, the Regal Eagle in Epcot's American Adventure will get you barbecue, lots of barbecue, but the winning dish here is that brisket sandwich. It's Texas beef brisket, slow smoked, smothered in spicy mop sauce, and served on garlic toast along with your choice of baked beans, onion rings, coleslaw, mac and cheese, or fries for $12.99. I probably don't need to tell you that a barbecue dish is going to be a big portion, but just in case you didn't know, this is going to be a lot of food. Now, prefer a simpler sandwich and maybe something with a Parisian twist? Well, Les Halles Boulangerie Patisserie is one of our favorite places to grab a quick bite to eat in Epcot. You'll find plenty of fancy French pastries and tarts, but they also have a great savory selection too, including the unassuming but really delicious ham and cheese or jambon beurre sandwich. For just $8.95, you'll get half-size demi baguette with ham, cheese, and Dijon mustard butter. And don't forget, there's lots more great savory stuff here at Les Halles as well. But this baguette always reminds me of, those train station sandwiches you can get in Switzerland. It sounds bad, but they are really, really good, and they're very just fresh and delicious. And I'll always go for a train station sandwich from Geneva's train station. All right. Caprese Sandwich at Earl of Sandwich. If you're spending the day in Disney Springs or looking for one of the best value meals in all of Disney World, we recommend stopping by Earl. You may have one near your home, but if you don't, let me tell you, they've got some good sandwiches. Now, the one in Disney World is actually their flagship. That was the first Earl of Sandwich, by the way. One of our editors nominated the Caprese Sandwich, which is made with fresh mozzarella, Roma tomatoes, basil, and balsamic, as the best thing on the menu. The Holiday Turkey Sandwich is another popular one if you're someone who likes the flavors of Thanksgiving year-round. The Caprese will cost you $8.49, while the Holiday Turkey Sandwich is just $7.99. Now, is there anything better than grilled cheese and tomato soup? Yeah, I didn't think so. If you're looking for something delicious and simple, head to Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios for a seriously great grilled cheese. The sandwich features provolone, American, and cheddar cheeses on grilled sourdough for $8.99. All the sandwiches here come with your choice of tomato basil soup, macaroni salad, or tater tots called potato barrels on the menu. And speaking of tater tots, you can get a very tasty breakfast tater tot bowl at Woody's Lunchbox, but maybe you're already set on that breakfast Ronto wrap on your Hollywood Studios day. Well, Friar's Nook in Magic Kingdom has a similar and pretty tasty sausage and gravy tots breakfast for just $5.49. These are just what they sound like, tater tots topped with sausage gravy. It's not an exact dupe for Woody's Lunchbox, but it's similar in flavor profile and much less of a hassle to actually get your order in. Woody's Lunchbox is quite a bit more popular than Friar's Nook. By the way, the tater tots at Friar's Nook are fried. The tater tots at Woody's Lunchbox are baked. You can do with that information what you will. All right, pulled pork mac and cheese, baby. The only thing better than a perfect grilled cheese is probably mac and cheese. How about if we top it with pulled pork, onion rings, and barbecue sauce? That 100% counts as a full meal. At Flame Tree Barbecue in Animal Kingdom, you will find, you guessed it, more barbecue. Portions are, again, pretty big here for just $11.99. You can get a bowl full of baked mac and cheese topped with barbecue pulled pork, onion rings, and coleslaw. Now, this one's a super shareable snack or definitely a full meal. But if you're more of a sweet than savory fan, don't worry, we didn't forget about you when making this list. By the way, we're the same. Okay, cool. If you want to take care of that sweet tooth first thing in the morning, you are on vacation after all, we might suggest a cinnamon roll as big as your head. Yep, you'll find the Mickey-shaped colossal cinnamon roll that definitely lives up to its name at Fieri Bakery and Creature Comforts in Animal Kingdom and Main Street Bakery in Magic Kingdom for $7.49. Prefer a cinnamon roll with a little more height? Then head to the back of Fantasyland in Magic Kingdom to Gaston's Tavern for another large cinnamon roll that will cost you $6.49. All right, now, blown away by all the dining options in Disney Springs and no idea how you're going to fit in more than one meal? Opt for some quick, smaller eats instead of full sit-down meals. At Morimoto Asia Street Food, the counter service companion restaurant to upscale Morimoto Asia, you can get ramen and the famous Morimoto ribs on the go. These are awesome, awesome options. A piping hot bowl of ramen is going to run you $12 to $14, and a 3-piece serving of those famous ribs is just $10. Now, if you're craving a burger in Disney World, don't settle for any old cafeteria-style burger that's cooked well done no matter what. Instead, go to Disney Springs and Deluxe Burger, where you can get that burger cooked however you like it. The burgers here are going to cost $10.49 to $13.49. You'll find the basics along with burgers topped with fried green tomatoes and pimento cheese, fried banana peppers and chorizo, plus some limited time options like the pizza burger. They also have great gelato shakes here too. And don't forget to check the mobile order menu because there may be secret menu options here as well. Next up, one more entry in the Guilty Pleasures food category, nachos. The nachos at Captain Cook's at the Polynesian Village Resort are topped with pulled pork, cheese, spicy mayo, pico de gallo, and pineapple salsa for $9.49. Disney has kindly put them on the entree selection of the menu, so you don't have to feel bad when you don't share this one. And over at Columbia Harbor House in Magic Kingdom, the doors may still be closed, but that's not stopping us from putting their trio platter on this list, especially because you can currently get it at Tomorrowland Terrace. For $13.99, you get a massive platter of fried shrimp, fried fish, chicken nuggets, hush puppies, and fries. Now, when Columbia Harbor House is open again, they also have some healthier non-fried options like grilled salmon and chicken pot pie. Headed back to Pandora and Animal Kingdom to Pongu Pongu for a dish that can double as breakfast or a snack, the Pongo Lumpia. For $3.79, you'll get a spring roll filled with warm cream cheese and pineapple. You just decided right then and there if this one's for you, didn't you? This is definitely a love it or hate it snack, but our team is on board with this flavor mashup. At least some of us are. And there's no mobile order at Pongu Pongo, so you don't have to worry about pre-planning your snack time. Moving on to one of my all-time favorite desserts that you can grab whenever you want, the peanut butter pie at Contempo Cafe at the Contemporary Resort. This counter service restaurant is located right in the main atrium, monorail level of the hotel, so you can swing through during your Magic Kingdom day to get this AJ-approved dessert. This tart shell is filled with the most amazing peanut butter cream cheese filling and drizzled with chocolate ganache. It's like peanut butter fudge, but better, and it's just $4.79, less than most Disney cupcakes. And yeah, next I'm going to recommend a dish from a table service restaurant in a video all about fast food, but stay with me here. You don't need to make a reservation and take the time for a full sit-down meal to get this. You can order the bread service from Sanaa right in the My Disney Experience app. This one costs $19, so it's one of the pricier items on this list, but you get a lot. 5 different types of bread and 9 dips, or just get 3 dips and the breads for $13. Go ahead into the ordering food to go section in the My Disney Experience app and you'll be able to grab this. Now, don't forget, Sanaa is pretty out of the way. It's over in Kidani Village of Animal Kingdom Lodge, so you gotta get to Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is either gonna be a bus or your own car or a ride share. And then from there, you got to get over to Kidani Village, which you can absolutely drive there, make your rideshare driver go there, and you can get a bus there, but you need to know that it's one stop further than Jambo House. So if you get out at Jambo House, you're going to have to walk about 10 minutes to get to Kidani. All right, number 19 is the carrot cake cookie. This is another one of my longtime favorite Disney World snacks. This one started back in the day at Writer's Stop in Hollywood Studios. That spot closed and is now home of Baseline Tap House, but that carrot cake cookie found a new home at Sweet Spells, and then when that closed, it found a new home at Trolley Car Cafe, the park's Starbucks location. And it's $3.99. Seriously, how is this thing so cheap? You get a cookie sandwich, which is really 2 slices of carrot cake with cream cheese icing in between. It's huge, very shareable. It is a must try. Please get this for me if you have any desire to eat carrot cake of any kind. $3.99. It's a steal. All right, now what's a best fast food list without 2 mac and cheese entrees? We're back in Disney Springs and going to Guy Fieri's Chicken Guy. This is where you'll find chicken tenders and grilled chicken strips with loads of dips, but I'm telling you to not pass on that mac and cheese. It has a great cheese sauce topped with breadcrumbs, pieces of chicken tenders, bacon, and scallions. It's creamy, rich, and perfect for just $7.99, but not perfect enough. I still get a side order of the SMC, the super melty cheese, and I add it to my mac and cheese to make it even better. All right, now 4 Rivers Cantina Barbacoa food truck can be found in Disney Springs as well, over by the movie theater in Aerophile Balloon. It's a food truck from the award-winning 4 Rivers Smokehouse, and they've got an outrageous taco cone. For $11.99, you'll get a massive cone-shaped taco overflowing with your choice of brisket barbacoa, adobo pork, chicken tinga, tri-tip steak, or roasted sweet potato, along with lettuce, guacamole, sour cream, pico de gallo, queso, cilantro, jalapeno, and a lime wedge. All right, staying in Disney Springs, Gideons Bakehouse is the new hotspot in the Springs. You will encounter a long line or a virtual queue to get in the shop, and you will wait because these are some of the best cookies you've ever had. Okay, maybe this one needs to come with a caveat that it might not necessarily be fast food if you do end up having to wait in a virtual queue for 7 hours, but once you get in, you can be in and out with your fabulous cookies pretty quickly. Now, the half-pound cookies are all handcrafted and cost $6. You'll find standards that are anything but standard, like chocolate chip, along with limited edition monthly cookie flavors and cake slices. All right, we're going to add the mini mango pie to the best fast food in Disney World list. This is another one of my personal favorite desserts for when you're in Animal Kingdom and craving something sweet and a little bit tart. The mini mango pies from Yak and Yeti local food cafes are $5.29 and the perfect size for a quick dessert. Now, here's your caveat. You can probably find this dessert at your local grocery store. It's made by Kenny's Pies. You can order it online. I think you can order it on Amazon. But we're not at your grocery store right now. We're in Animal Kingdom, and you need a mini mango pie. Now, we're going to head over to Roaring Fork next at Wilderness Lodge. This is one of our hands-down favorite counter service restaurants, even if it can sometimes be a trek to get over there. One of our favorites may not currently be on the menu, but we hope it's just a matter of time before the loaded waffles are back. These are Mickey-shaped waffles with strawberry sauce, chocolate chips, bananas Foster sauce, caramel sauce, chocolate syrup, and whipped cream. Yeah, all of it. For now, we'll settle for chicken and waffles with Mickey waffles, of course, or the bananas Foster French toast. And time for one I don't think we've talked about on the channel for a really long time. You may walk right past Wetzel's Pretzels in Disney Springs thinking there are much better things I can get here, and yeah, there's plenty of good stuff to get, but please don't pass on the cinnamon pretzel here. This big hand-twisted pretzel is covered in tasty cinnamon sugar for $6.99, and you can add on sweet caramel or sweet glaze dipping sauce, which I highly recommend, for $1.99. Now, have you got a Wetzel's Pretzels in your mall? Maybe. If you do, please go get the Sinful Cinnamon Pretzel there. It's really, really good. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. Now, all the food on this list is stuff you can usually get pretty quickly, but you know Disney World, there can be lines and waits for just about everything. So we've got some tips to make your fast food even faster. First up, eat at off-peak meal times. Avoid noon for your lunchtime and 6 p.m. for dinner, because that's when most people are going to want to eat. Opt for an early lunch or dinner, or go late for lower crowds and easier mobile ordering. Speaking of mobile ordering, mobile order early. A lot of the dishes on this list are at counter service restaurants that use mobile order. With mobile order, you place your food order right in the My Disney Experience app, set a time to pick up your food, and pay, all right in the app. But if you wait too long, especially at places like Satuli Canteen, Woody's Lunchbox, Flame Tree Barbecue, Cosmic Rays, Docking Bay 7, popular places that get busy quickly, you might find that all of the time slots during your preferred eating time are already booked up. You can order as early in the day as you like and set your meal pickup time so there's no harm in ordering dinner while you're eating breakfast. If you need coffee early or any time without a major line, skip Starbucks as well. The early morning wake-up calls and rope drop are probably going to find you in need of some coffee, but lines at Starbucks locations in the parks can get packed first thing in the morning. So try Joffrey's instead. They have kiosks in all the parks, Disney Springs, and a few resorts, and you'll find one right by the main Skyliner station at Caribbean Beach. You may not be able to get a Frappuccino, but you can get lattes, iced and frozen coffees, and some tasty baked goods without an outrageous line. If you don't want to forget about any of these dishes while you're planning your trip or in Disney World, remember to go to disneyfoodblog.com/fastfood to get a copy of the list sent right to your inbox. And if we missed your favorite quick service item, let us know in the comments. What are your favorites? We can't wait to hear. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.